I am a Jedi in training, for I am a Padawan. Yes, and it is time for me to go back into the Star Wars fandom, and that is going into Clone Wars here on All Ages of Geek. I am ready. Are you? May the Force be with you all. Hello everybody, my name is Kat and welcome back to allagesofgeek.com, a place where you guys can find everything that has to do with geek culture, such as reactions. On We Watchathon, what we do is we sit down, we act like crazy fangirls, fanboys, fan people, all in general, and all we do is fangasm over the greatness that is Star Wars Clone Wars, or RWBY, or My Hero Academia. Yeah, but at All Ages of Geek, we are all about uniting the geeks of all ages, and no matter where you come from, no matter who you are, we believe in the power of unity, we believe in the power of interactivity, and we believe in the power of fandom and community. So by interactivity, I mean, what do I mean by that? We produce a ton of content here, and there's going to be future hosts. We're already working on a lot of fun shows, so if you guys would like to pitch us an idea, and if you have an idea for a show and would like to be part of like the startup that is All Ages of Geek, just feel free to drop us a line. Our email could be found on our About page. We're working on a lot of fun things. And in general, when it comes to All Ages Geek, it's all about uniting people together with similar interest, with similar things that they like to do, but also being able to spread fandom positivity, because there's a lot of fandoms out there that don't preach positivity. There's always people attacking each other over a ship. There's always people out there who just like don't like somebody else's opinion, but we are basically impartial to everything. We want you guys to be able to state your opinion, even if it is negative, but so long as it is constructive criticism and feedback and not demanding or negative, then we will accept that type of feedback. But oh my god, my guinea pig. Hi, Theon. He's staring at me. I know you want your noms. He's like, bitch, I want my noms right now. Give me my food. Give me my food. Give me my food. Hi, buddy. Hi. He's probably gonna start squeaking in a bit. But yeah, today we're continuing Clone Wars, and as you know, we are watching this in chronological order. I have the book right there if there's anything that I really need to study, and there's anything that you guys want me to be able to watch when it comes to Star Wars, just so I get more of an idea about the world and can just like immerse myself into that world, just let me know. So when it comes to Clone Wars, we're watching chronological, so that means I'm gonna be having to skip around each season. You have the airtime, and then you have the title. So we started with Season 2, Episode 16, Cat and Mouse. Today we're moving on to Hidden Enemy. Then I should have watched the movie. And then it goes into Season 3, Episode 1, Season 3, Episode 3, and then it goes to like Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3, Episode 4. There's only a few of them that are kind of like out of like mixed out of order. So I have this list with me, so it'll be able to help me like kind of like analyze what episodes I should be going into. But I'm so hyped for this, due to the fact that freaking it is amazing, number one, but number two, it really feels like you're watching mini movies of Star Wars. So it kind of feels more theatrical than an actual show. And I know you guys, some of you guys actually said that you grew up with this show, so I'm glad that I'm able to like go into this. Because again, I remember on Cartoon Network, they would play like trailers for it, but I was never really into Star Wars when I was a kid. So now I'm like, oh man, I should have been, but I'm kind of glad I'm not, because we could able to do this together. But if you want extra content per week, be sure to check out our Patreon. There's a lot of fun things going on there, such as virtual conventions twice per month on Thursdays. And we're working, it's going to start out small first. It's going to be mainly watching like anime movies or movies together directly on Discord. And if you do pledge, you get access to our Discord server. You're able to like interact with each other, go into this type of like movie watching, debating about anime or shows in a friendly manner, being able to talk about things in general. And maybe even like in the future doing something with like a Dungeons and Dragon campaign or like one-off type things. There's gonna be a lot of fun for you guys, especially in the future as we do get more funded. And also on Sundays, it'll be a time for us to game together. So that means we could geek out and just play all different types of games together of your guys choosing. They're multiplayer games. So it could be a game of League of Legends, it could be a game of like Overwatch, it could be like was it, gang beasts or something, anything that you guys would want me to actually be able to play with you, just let me know, because it's the whole team. Like, all of us are going to be on there. Sometimes team members can't make it due to the fact that their busy schedule and personal lives, but a lot of the times a majority of the team members will be there, such as Mark, our artist, Derek, our editor, Anaya, our editor, Christian, our social media manager. There's Evan, who is like the jack of all trades here. So there's gonna be a lot of people just interacting with you, and especially me. Like, I'm gonna be jumping on. And then on Wednesdays we do have community day on our Discord. That's for the majority of patrons and also Twitch subs. But the difference between that and the Patreon Day is much more exclusive, and many more things will be happening dedicated to you guys, the patrons. Because I want to give back, I want to talk, I want to have fun, and I want to interact, because that is what All Ages of Geek is all about. But anyway, my friends, let's get started. Fandom positivity keyboard, bless us with your might. Give us positivity, give us all your fight. Let's get
If you want early access with the video and no cuts, consider being a Patreon. If you want to watch a full reaction of Star Wars: The Clone Wars Hidden Enemy, visit our website at allagesofgeek.com.
So, I mean, how Slick was, I mean, he wanted something. Like, you can understand when a character does want something, but does it mean that you want to sacrifice everything that you know and you love? No. Should you do that? No. Should you put people that you love at risk? No. Just like he said, I love my brothers. Well, that's not showing love to them because of how you did this, just because you want something. No, just no. But Ventress, oh my god! Her and Obi-Wan, I ship it so much. I know you guys said a lot of people do ship them, but they're just like, they always flirt back and forth. It's so funny. So I hope that she's like throughout the whole series, because I really like her design. I like her personality. I like her character. But oh my god, this is getting so good. Oh my god. Because here's the thing, even though it's like so much shorter, like so much shorter than watching the movies, at the same time, it's like has so much of the same type of lore, but also it feels like you're in a theater, or like a theatrical type of release, watching something rather than just being like, okay, we're watching episodes that was on Cartoon Network. Like, holy crap. How successful was this show, by the way? Because I'm enjoying it so much, but I, for one, I don't really go for ratings or anything like that. Like, if I really enjoy a movie, I enjoy it because I personally like it. But I want to know how you guys thought of it. I mean, like, by ratings of you. Like, how do you, like, what's your favorite season? What are you excited for us to cover? Because we're covering all of, like, Clone Wars. Like, I love this way too much. Like, as you can see, I'm freaking obsessed. Something I really just need to get more, like, involved with is learning about the lore. So when it comes, I have this book to learn about like all the species and everything, but I want to know more about the lore that is each and every single, like the world in general, because sometimes I get confused. Like, even when I was playing Jedi Fallen Order, I tended to get confused. Like, oh, it's a volcano, so I thought it was like a certain spot in the Star Wars lore behind it. So like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, for setting wise, like where we are, learning exactly where we are, and learning about like the entirety of it. Because if you guys are like really good when it comes to Star Wars, feel free to talk to me about it, because like we're gonna have like the Discord chats anyway. So while you're there, just let me know if you want to talk about it, because like I really need to learn and write these things down too. What I might start doing is start taking notes on episodes, so I don't so I remember like important like plot points. Because again, when it comes to this series, this has been around for how many freaking years? Okay? How many freaking years has Star Wars been around compared to series that just came out? So this is why I need to really be educated on this, because it's been around for so many years, even before when I was born. So that is something to make me consider. Like, I'm gonna have like a notepad or something and like be like, okay, Anakin did this, or Obi-Wan did that, or this creature came up on this moment, and then look that up and study it. Because I'm really serious about learning about this stuff. You know I'm obsessed with lore, so yes, let's study. But anyway, guys, I would love to know what you thought about this episode. If you want more episodes per week, be sure to check out our Patreon page. Because like I said before, we're going to have like mini type of virtual conventions in the future. Right now, it's going to start off really small, watching certain things. We have community days on Wednesdays, but that's a lot different than the Patreon days. And also on Sundays, we're going to have gaming days where we play multiplayer games together. But anyway, my friends, also, wait, I forgot something. If you want to follow us on social media, you can find my social media. My Twitter is at KatchaStackVA. I really don't have any other like personal type of accounts. That's my personal one. On Twitter also, we have the All Age Geek Twitter, which obviously is at All Age Geek. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, and a lot more places. And also be sure to, as you're already here already, but like explore the website. Feel free, because again, when it comes to this website, it's your guys' community. We might be some of the hosts for it, and something else too. If you want to be a host for like part of the startup company, then let us know. Reach out to us. Our contact information is on our about page, because we have a lot of fun people working with us already. I can't wait to show you guys. But anyway, my friends, I hope you have an amazing day. You stay weird, you stay wonderful, you stay awesome. And until the next video, embrace your inner fangirl and your fanboy every single day. Bye guys.
Stand up, geeks of all ages. Stand up and stand that fandom.